So the first thing we're going to do is put everything into our accessory box. I love it because once this is in there, nothing actually falls out. But look on the back, there are legs, so let's go ahead and slide those open so they do not, doesn't fall over. Notice there is a box in here of additional accessories, and then there was a box that came out of the big box, so lots of boxes. So we'll start with these little guys in here. Usually once I pull these out, I don't keep this box because everything has its own place. In this one, we're going to have a couple foam pads, which I'll show you. We'll go back up here on the spool holder. So I'll put one up there for right now. And then notice there is actually one accessory that's already in here. This little holder in this place is to take your needle in and out. Let's see if I can actually pull it out here. All right, so that little guy is our screwdriver for the needle. But I'm going to leave that in there. And then down below in the tray, there are additional holders for more feet. So let's go ahead and see how these all go, and then we'll start putting some of those extra items. So these feet, or these holders, hold the wider feet with the tops. And over here on this side, you can actually get in a total of 3 rows. So you can do 1, 2, and 3 and hang everybody here. So you got a couple, so we'll just line these up. Whether you have these feet yet or not, it's nice to know you've got extra room for them. All right, and right in there. And then this one will hold some of the feet that have the smaller tops, and then these are for bobbins. So when we get to the bobbins, I'll put them in there. You have a holder for needles, so the needles can line up through here. Also in this packet that we just opened, you have a seam ripper. Open this up, put the back in the top here, and that makes for a nice holder. So I never use it when it's short and little. But boy, I will tell you, a Bernina seam ripper is one I always reach for. It's one of the sharpest I have used. You have a seam guide that will fit on the machines on most of the feet. Brushes will go through how to clean and lubricate your machine. Screwdriver, small one. And then you have 3 spool caps. So we'll talk about these different ones. So they're different sizes for different spools. So for example, I'm going to be using this spool, so I want a big cap to hold that in place. So we'll keep that out, and then we'll put the smaller 2 in this upper drawer. Makes it so they don't get lost in the big drawer. A height compensation tool, we'll use this to go over denim jeans and thick seams. Those are great. And then a screwdriver, it's a Torx wrench, and so there's a couple screws you can take out, and then that actually lets you get those loosened. Okay, so one box down, and now for the feet. So in here, we have all the other ones. This is the best part, I think. Okay, bobbins. So the bobbins come in this little tube, which you could use, but they also have a silver side and a non-silver side. We'll talk about how you always know which one. But when you put these in, if you put them in so the silver side is on the right side, the left side is actually bigger, or I should say the bottom side is bigger. So when you put these in, if you slide them in the opposite way, it's a little hard to get them out. Once you slide these in, you can push them down and then they just roll out towards you. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a 5th one in the machine right now. And so if you want, you can keep this, but I'm going to set that aside. All right, now this is to clean, to lubricate your machine. We will do that generously every 2 to 3 bobbins. And being that these hold so much thread, you're really going to notice that that's going to be very, very important. Okay, so now for our feet. I'll just pull out. We've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. We have our 1D. That's a big top. We'll talk about what D means, but we'll put those up there. The first one is for regular sewing with the dual feed. That's what D means. Number 4 is a zipper foot, and then number 5 is a blind hem foot. And it's a smaller top, so I'm going to just put it over here on this side. And then there's a number 1C on the machine right now. So I think that should be everything that we have loaded up. And now we're going to get into threading the machine and winding bobbins. So we'll just close this up, and we are ready to sew. Oh, there it is. If you're like me, you left your buttonhole foot in the packing material with your machine box. This is the foot 3A, so go back in, find it, and the place it fits in your accessory box is right under here, under the needles and bobbin area. Now we're complete and ready to move on. One more thing, Bernina is known to have the perfect set of accessories that you can purchase to make your machine be even more powerful. This collection is all dual feed fitted feet, so they are D feet, so the dual feed that comes down and fits underneath and in place. So starting from the left side here, we have the jeans foot number 8, and that will be great for going up and over denim seams. You have foot number 10, edge stitch foot, one of my favorites. I don't leave home without this foot because it has a blade down the middle and makes me so straight no matter where the needle position is. The open toe foot number 20, great for doing all your decorative stitches, applique. And when that one isn't the best foot, I reach for foot number 34D, which is a clear version of your number 1D. So you can see where you're going. There's red markings and lines to keep you straight and know where to start, so everything lines up. And the last one for you quilters is foot number 57D, dual feed, 1/4 inch foot with guide. So that is a great one to keep nice accurate piecing, so when all your intersections come together, you'll really see the benefit of having that foot and having your quilt blocks turn out perfectly square every time. So the next time somebody asks you what you want for your birthday or Christmas, now you know what to ask for.